Good afternoon, writers. I hope that everyone is having good writing days. Yesterday I didn't. I managed 92 words. 92 is better than nothing, to be sure, but yeah, I am officially, I'm still on schedule, but I'm not ahead of schedule, so that's disappointing. Today, my goal is to get 4,000 words. However, there's this part of me that feels like I'm really overly concentrating and focusing on the word counts more than getting the story down, so I'm going to experiment with that and I'll give you the results of that hopefully if you're in the same boat as I am, it can provide useful. So today though, I want to talk about how to organize using OneNote and Excel. So let us get rid of this and we will shrink myself. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Okay, so this document here is how I keep track of all my sprints. And the way that this works, and we will make this all bigger just so that you can see it in case you can't because it looks small over there. This column here is the days. This is sprint 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these are bonus sprints. This is the total, the grand total, what's left. And this is my keeping track of the word count based on minimums. And you don't need to do all this. This is just for me because I am a bit insane. But I do this in Excel because it keeps track of the math, and I don't do math that well. I mean, I can, but Excel does it for me. And so here it has all my totals, and then this is the grand total that I can just tap that into NaNoWriMo at the end of the day, and I'm good to go. So this is like sort of the basic of it, but I also keep track of this in OneNote, and I actually like OneNote just because it's more fun and motivating for me. So the first is this, I'm not sure if you can see this, but this is word count. So this is the little check boxes, which you can uncheck and all that. So if I write that day, I get to put a check. And then here's the word count. And I have 3 ultimate goals per day that I want to meet. So the first is 1,700. The second is 2,500. And then the ultimate goal that I haven't actually, oh no, I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Is 5,000. And then over here I have my achievements. But how this works is that if I wrote that day, I get to check the box here. And if I met one of my goals, I get to check another box. And then over here, depending on my word count, I get to check another box over here. And then I write the words that I did that day. So this is just something that I get to, like, I get a check, and it's very motivating for me because I like the checks. Yeah. And then I also do this for the drafts. So as you can see, I am completely done with Act 1. I check these all off, and I'm currently on Scene 2, still in the middle. I need to check, but I actually think I am done with the middle, so that means I'll get to check this box later tonight, I think. So yay, I like checking the boxes. And then I have my sprints. So this is more in depth than, it's basically the same one as word count, except it's more in depth because I get to check more boxes. So as you can see on the day, if I wrote, I get to put a check, and if I don't, I have to put this ugly red box. And if I get 5 checks, then I get a little star, and if I don't have the little 5 squares, then I get a little X, so boo. And then over here, I have my bonus ones, and as you can see, I've only done 1 bonus. However, at least for the last 2 days, I've sort of changed up my sprints that I'm not doing 5 sprints of 20. I've been just writing for 2 hours because the sprints just aren't working for me right now. So I think if you arrive in that moment where, like, you know what you should be getting in terms of word count and you're just not getting it, then to like change it up a bit, instead of doing 20, maybe do 30 or 15, or you could just write for like extended amount of time, which that's really, well, it didn't work yesterday, but I was distracted yesterday. But it did work for me the day before, and I did break it up here. It's 305, 305, 305, 307, but I did get the word count, but it was working for me to just keep going because I didn't want to take the breaks because I was on a roll. So this is how I organize on OneNote, and to make these, they're not at all difficult. All you need to do is, we're going to make a new page here. Let's get rid of that. And what you want to do is go into insert, and here on this tab you have a table. And as you can see, you can choose the table like this way, or you can insert table like that, and this will pop up, and you can choose number of columns and number of rows. So I think mine was 10, or no. Which way does it go? Which way is rows or columns? I don't remember. Rows, I think, was 25. We'll just do it like that and see if I'm right or wrong. Oh, okay, yay. Now, the issue with this is that you can only get a max of 25 in either direction. So what that means is, like, for November, there are 30 days, so you'll just have to keep going. No, that's not working. Oh, it's because I wasn't at the end. And then hitting enter to create a new row until you get them. Anyway, so this would be like, then you just fill them out. Day, oh, my keyboard's wrong. It's a French keyboard. Hold on, let me change it. English. Day. And then you just do 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And then this would be sprint 1. And then for the check, there are actually hotkeys which you can find up here. However, if you don't like these, you can go to custom tags, then click on, we'll say this one, modify tags, and then you can choose the symbol and change them like this. So let's say for, I don't know, for control 2, you want to have a little flag. Okay. So control 1 is that. Go down, control 2 is that. And you just do this until you have it completely filled out, and then you, let's say for sprint 1 you did 450 words, then you can either click this to get the check, or you can do control 1 to have it check itself. And it's really easy to make this, and that's all that these are. They are tables with the little check marks. Same with this. This is just color coded. If you want to do that, let's say you want this row, you want all of this color coded like another black, then you go to the layout tab here and you go to shading and you just pick a color. So there you go, I picked red. And it's really easy, you can customize this, and let's see, you can go down here and let's say you want that shading to be, I don't know, purple. So there you go. It's really easy, you can really play with this, and I personally like this because it has the little check marks and it keeps me like on track, and it's just something fun to do. So I hope maybe this is something you would want to implement if you just want to try something or experiment. And I hope that you all get your writing goals today. I am off to go write myself. I have a goal of 4,000 words today because I want to get ahead of schedule again. So be sure to stalk me on Twitter because I'm planning to do some writing sprints if anybody wants to join me. And good luck, everybody. It's day 11. Woo! Tootsies, my apple scenes.